Hello everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more of the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. In today's session we are going to be finishing up the second disc. But before we get things started, a couple of things I want to mention. First off, I want to apologize for not being able to stream this past weekend. Mom really needed me to help her clean the house and also bring up some Christmas decorations over the weekend too. So, yeah, we're still working on the Christmas decorations thing. We only brought up a couple of containers at this point in time, but even so, we brought up a few things. We made sure the house is nice and clean, and yeah. So that was the reason why I wasn't able to stream. After we finished cleaning everything, I was just really tired. And I still kind of am at this very point in time, but even so. Second off, during my downtime, I've grinded Chocobo World quite a lot, and I was doing this while also playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer. Figured I'll leave the game on autopilot, let it do its thing, and only jump in every now and again, like in between lobbies. So, let me show you the fruit of my labor. As you can see, Bucko was at level 25 when we first started, but after we bring him home, he's up to level 80-frickin-7. And so, let's see what he brought home. X Potion, Phoenix Down, a Mega Phoenix, which is a practical godsend, an Antidote, a Soft, Echo Screen, Remedy, a Protect Stone, Death Stone, Friendship, I'll get into that later, a Cottage. He also brought home some Amnesia Greens, Speed J Scroll, Phoenix Spirit, Star Fragment, Regen Ring, Giant's Ring, Turtle Shell, Hypno Crown, Moon Curtain, and the Doctor's Code. He also brought home 3 normal ammo, 3 demolition ammo, 3 AP ammo, 8 M Stone pieces, 8 magic stones, 9 wizard stones, a screw, a mesmerized blade, a life ring, coral fragment, missile, mystery fluid. He also brought home a whisper, dark matter, arctic wind, dragon fin, and the dead spirit. He's also brought home 2 HP ups, 2 vitality, or just 1 vitality up, my mistake, 1 magic up, and 1 spirit up. That's a lot of stuff. And yeah, grinding for over 2 days definitely has its benefits. So yeah, he's a frickin' tank right now, which is really damn impressive. I'm surprised he leveled up so fast in over a span of 2 days, from level 25 to 87. He's nearly maxed out as far as levels are concerned. That's just pure batshit insanity right there. So, there's that. All of our items have been brought home into the proper save file of Final Fantasy VIII. Let's see if I can use any of them, maybe learn some new abilities. Yes. Oh, you already know Electrocute. Acid. Awesome. White Wind. Ooh. Shockwave Pulsar. Hell yeah. Very hard Dragon Scale, and okay. I don't think I can use anything else, but let's see. Moon Curtain gives you Auto Shell. Hypno Crown gives you Magic plus 40%. Turtle Shell, Vitality plus 20%. Giant's Ring is HP plus 40%. Star Fragment is Summoning Magic plus 20%. Phoenix Spirit, they automatically learn the Revive ability, which is, oh my god, hell yeah. And as far as other things are concerned, Friendship. This is a special item, and this is really unique, as when this is used in battle, this will summon a Moomba to just charge in and get a few punches in against your enemies. So essentially this is a GF in an item, and it's a consumable item. And friendship, I'm not too sure where you can get those other than Chocobo World. So, I figure I'd throw that out there. Let's see, as far as death and protect stones, they're self-explanatory. They basically grant the same effects as said things, such as death, granting death, and protect, grants protect. Mega Phoenixes are like Mega Potions, as in they will automatically revive, or no, not automatic, they'll revive multiple party members at once. In fact, this is a really, really useful item, more so than you can imagine. And I think she already knows micro missiles. Yes, she does. Okay then. Any other items here that's worth noting? Let's see. No, nothing else here. Mog's amulet. We've already went over that before. Hungry cockpit. Combat King. Okay. Yeah, I think that's basically everything that's here. So as you can see, I got a lot of really, really good items. And once again, you can always get more by jumping back into Chocobo World and grind some more. So that's pretty damn nice. Let's see. Let's go ahead and give you some potions. Make sure Quistis is fully healed, and same with Selfie. Alrighty. Now, you may be wondering, why am I not healing Squall right now? Well, the reason why is because I want to keep him at critical health for the time being. Just so that way he can unleash the pain train. So anyway, welcome to Galbadia Garden. This place is kind of a maze. And be prepared to fight a lot of random monsters and deal with locked doors. Many of the doors here within this academy are coded to have certain locks. So, the locks are numbered 1 through 3. And in order to unlock those locks, like lock 1, 2, and 3 respectively, you have to find random students who are hiding out here within this garden. And you have to receive 3 key cards from them in order to open up all the doors that are here within this garden. And also be on the lookout for monsters, because this place is littered with them. Let me make sure I don't have... Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I didn't have Encounter None active, just so that way I can continue to gain experience. And also, one more thing too, make sure you are finished up with Rinoa and Angelo's moves up to this point, because by the time you finish up the second disc, Rinoa's going to be unavailable for quite a while. So I figure I throw that out there. Alright, let's talk to you. Fatigued. Let's just go. Let's get it over with, you know? Request. We're leaving Seither up to you, you know? We don't know what's going on anymore, you know? We just want the old Seither back, you know? Seither. He probably thinks he can't go back now. Alright, we'll take care of him for you. We'll give him hell and maybe one for you. And Fuji. And here we go. Time to get to the first battle of this session. And it's a creeper. How creepy. Remember those creepazoids who invaded the sewers back in Dolet City? Well, they're here, they're mean, and they're ready to pound your frickin' face in. Couldn't steal. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, whatever, that's fine. It's not like it's that big of a deal anyway. Awesome, we learned Recover. Just what I was looking for. Anyway, what does Recover do? Well, as I've mentioned before, then again, maybe I didn't mention it, but either way, Recover basically is a battle command that gives you a free X potion. So in other words, Once you use the command, then then whoever you target with the recover command will heal all their HP. No matter the amount, no matter what it is. If they have 1,000 HP, then they'll be fully healed. Just saying. It is that freaking powerful, and it's one of the best abilities in the entire game. So let's go ahead and change one of these commands. As far as what one I'm going to select, I really want to keep item. I don't want to remove treatment. GF is still going to be useful in some retrospect. So let's just go with item then. Who's going to be our item guy? It's going to be Quistis. Honestly, that's not a bad idea to do that anyway. I could also have her change out the draw command for the card command. There we go. Alright, let's see what's in here. Nothing. Well, that stinks. Trust me, when it comes to this place, you're going to be running around quite a lot. Please, don't kill me. I'm not your enemy. Those bastards stormed in during class and just took over this place. Most of the students were kicked out then. You guys came to fight the sorceress, right? Here, you can have this. And we received keycard number 1. I know 2 other students are hiding somewhere. They also have keycards to open the restricted areas. Be careful, guys. Thanks, man. We'll be careful. We'll do our best to try and stay alive. The enemies here aren't really that bad, to be honest. They're just some enemies that we fought in recent memory and not even that long ago. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Sure, why not? Let's see if we can show up a new move. Or maybe not. Well, dang it. Well then. Better heal you. And this is basically how broken Recover is. It heals all HP and it acts like a free X potion. Just keep in mind, just like with treatment, it can only be used in battle. Alright, time for Blasting Zone. I don't know if I've shown off this move yet, but this is one of 4 finishers of which Squall can unleash. And the best one is going to be saved for last. And it's going to be great, let me tell you. Later, dude. Yeah. That feels good. One other thing that's worth mentioning too is... Dang it, what else did I want to mention? If I look like I'm sitting higher than usual, that's because Mom got me this seat cushion for my chair because this chair is not the most comfortable thing in the world, but even so, it's serviceable. And cushion does help. It does help things along, but even so, my butt still hurts after a long period of sitting on this chair, even with the seat cushion. Just saying, it's just that uncomfortable. And as far as the cushion itself, it's serviceable, it's fine. It has a nice little gel and memory foam to it, I think. Then again, I think it's just gel. Well, so, let's unlock this door. Here we have the ice rink. We couldn't really get in here or do much of anything within this place the last time we were here. So, now's a good time as any, just see what's up with the place. And while we're here, we're also going to be fighting an exclusive monster for this area. These hockey dudes. Formation G, go! Roger! Don't know what's up with that, but Either way, these guys suck. They're really not a threat at all. They really are not. Anywho, these guys basically have Blizzard and Blizzara, as well as Water. It honestly depends on their level of what kind of magic they have. The higher their level, the more powerful magic of what you can draw from them. So, if an enemy is, say, at level 13, and you're trying to acquire a really powerful spell, you won't be able to acquire it from them until they are like level 30-ish or level 20, something to that extent. And as I've mentioned before, the enemy's levels do raise just like yours. And essentially the enemies grow as strong as you, or more or less they grow the way you do too. So the stronger you get, the stronger they get as well. Thankfully their levels are not they're not at the same rate of which you are normally leveled, with a couple of exceptions, that is. There are some places within the world map in which enemies are going to be of a very high level, like level 100, no matter what your level is. And if you go to a place like that, say goodbye to your virginity, because holy crap, you're gonna get freaking wrecked. I almost said a different word, and I did not want to say it. So, let's just go with wrecked. That works. Okay, anyone else? Okay. Now then, there's also another draw point here, which only becomes active if you have the Move Find ability active. Otherwise, it's not going to show up. So I figure I'd throw that out there. Excuse me. Hello. We don't stand a chance against them. You're our last hope. And we received key card number 2. Thanks, man. Thank you for the second key card. Now we can explore even further into this place, and that requires lock number 3. I believe this can be used as a shortcut now that we have key card number 2, which, thank God, that's sweet. Although, looking at this place doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Well, then again, perhaps the ice rink is more so, like, it's more of a vertical room, and there's just simply 2 entrances to the ice rink, which does make sense. So, I'm kind of talking out of my butthole at this point. Oops. Alright, let's see what's up here. And up here we have a balcony, a staircase, and a place where we can jump. Whee! And as you can see, we've made it back to the basketball courts. And we can also unlock this door now. This can only be unlocked from the basketball court side of the garden. So I figure I'd throw that out there. If you try to access it the other way, you're just going to be blocked completely. Anyway, with this guy, we have the ability to draw area from him, and I think a couple of other spells. But of course, he's not of a high enough level yet to draw those kinds of spells. Anywho, let's look at gas. Gas is like sleeping gas, and I think that's considered a countermeasure. Whenever a party member attacks them, this thing, it's instant retaliation between Deathclaw, which deals a good amount of damage, or gas, which affects all party members. Gas can result in, I believe, poison as well as sleep, or one or the other. I don't really know for sure. But for the most part, this guy isn't that bad. He really isn't. Just smack him across the face a few times, and eventually he'll die. Also, sheer feathers. Nice. Okay, there's not really much else as far as what I should talk about today. One other thing that I guess I will mention is that as of, I believe yesterday? Yes, yesterday. I decided to start a practice run of a game that I'm going to be speedrunning in the future. And as I'm doing my practice runs, I was like, oh my god, I am seriously out of practice. So I'm definitely glad I decided to do some practice runs on my own before attempting an actual run. But at this point, now that I've considered doing practice runs, I may end up streaming some of those practice runs on Twitch. So what that means is I'm possibly going to be practicing some speed running, and those runs are going to be unannounced. So I'm not really going to be saying anything on Twitter other than the fact that other than just regular notifications. Also, with that chime, Rinoa's dog, Angelo, has learned all abilities from all 4 volumes of Pet Pals that we have in our possession. Believe it or not, there are a couple of other volumes out there, but we won't be able to acquire them for quite some time, I think. Anyway, before we continue and head up those stairs, let's actually head out here. As you can see, we're back in the main hall of where we originally came from when we first came to this garden in the first place. Also, that. Okay, Odin, come on in and just completely slice this bastard. There we go. Man, I love seeing that so much. One of my favorite aspects of Odin in this game. In other games, he's more like a regular summoning, if anything else. But even so, Odin is a pretty prominent summoning. And also, speaking of summonings, we have a GF right there in the smack dab in the middle of this here school. So, we all know what to do. Not overwrite my practice playthrough, god no. Instead, we're going to save in our proper save file and speak to this GF and initiate a duel. Say hello to Cerberus. I think this, let's just take it. Pretty confident. Let's see how you do. So Cerberus himself can be a bit of a difficult battle if you don't know what you're doing. And unlike some of the other GFs whom we fought up to this point, Cerberus has a very unique ability, and that is, it has the ability to use magic up to 3 times in a single turn. So, yeah, if he uses, like, Thunder, for example, he can use that ability 3 times in one attack move. And we're going to make that power our own. So, let's do this. Let's go ahead and kick this bastard's ass. And apparently he heals via Thunder. I did not know that. So here comes Triple. It may not seem like it does much, but what Triple does is it'll allow Cerberus to use 3 magic spells in a single attack round, as I've mentioned earlier. So Carbuncle is definitely going to be your best friend when it comes to this fight. With the power of Reflect magic active, any spells that Cerberus throws at you, he will receive the damage himself 3 times over. Pretty much. Just pray to God he doesn't use Thunder, otherwise he'll heal himself over 3 times, which would be horrendous. Let's see if Siren can do anything to him. I doubt it. Also, I think if this, if Cerberus senses or sees that you have Reflect active, he's going to use Dispel to dispel the ability from all party members. Which really, really sucks. So get used to it. Get used to this happening. I mean, Dispel is better than having Thunder rain on you constantly. Okay, that was kind of surprising. You would think the Dispel effect would happen with all party members, but apparently he decided to target Rinoa twice. What the hell's up with that? Silly AI. That's not how you use Dispel. You do it for one of each party member, dumbass. Jeez. Okay. Not too bad as far as damage, but even so, he's still gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt, that's for sure. Because here comes the pain. Thunder God is gonna be raining down, and it's gonna be raining down hard. Ow. Well, damn. That's a mess. Dude, you hit the wrong person. Screw you. Maybe that was his plan. Dang it. I'm pretty sure that was his plan. That sucks. Just so we can heal back the HP of which we've dealt to him so far. Whatever. At least it doesn't heal him very much. It just deals quite a bit of a... Ow! Holy crap! What the actual hell was that? Oh, that hit like a frickin' truck! Although it could have been a hell of a lot worse. That's for sure. As if this thing is actually level 100 in disguise. Then we would be in serious trouble. Here, take a load off. Have a load of this. I have the power of God. Boom, baby! Faded circle. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Oh well. It'll be something at the very least. 1306. Not bad, mortals. Wow, Squall was able to finish him off. Sweet. Nice work, dude. And after defeating him, we get the Cerberus card, 30 AP, and a bunch of new abilities. And Cerberus himself now joins our party and is now a member of the DK crew. He ain't the leader of the bunch, but you should know him well. They're finally back to kick some frickin' tail. Okay. Squall, here, how about the potion? And let's take a look and see what our new abilities are. Okay. As far as what abilities I should have you learn, how about, you know what, let's go for HP, GF HP plus 20%. You are going to learn Vitality plus 20%. And you are going to learn... Okay, you're still working on that. Never mind. Forget what I said. As far as others are concerned, you are going to learn GF Recovering Magic Refinement. So, what that does is you can use items to make GF recovery items such as G potions, G high potions, etc. And other very useful items as well. Now for Cerberus. As far as compatibility is concerned, the highest compatibility is technically Selfie, but in our current party is Rinoa. And as you can see, Cerberus has several abilities active, including ability times 3, which gives a party member the ability to to have 3 separate abilities active. So that's pretty nice. And let's go ahead and have you start learning Alert. So what that does is when the ability is selected and active, it prevents back attacks from happening to you. Alrighty, Rinoa, here is your new friend, your new best friend, Cerberus. And as far as other abilities are concerned, let's just leave this as is. And we're good. And also, that draw point contains haste. So, in order to draw from that draw point again, you do have to fight and defeat Cerberus in order to get access to that draw point again. Also, take a good look around this school. This is going to be the last time you'll be able to see this place again. At least as far as I can remember. Because after this point, we're going to be leaving the place basically for good. There would be not much of a reason to come back here other than just hop around and see what's up. Heck, I don't even know if you can even come back here at all. If you can't come back here, well then, that's kind of unfortunate. Now, as far as this thing is concerned, ugh, that's nasty. That is nasty, boy. Ugh. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. So, with what poison does is it takes a portion of your HP down for every action that you take. So, every action that you do, whether it's using an item or an ability, you take action, you receive damage. And I'm not sure if the damage scales based on HP or what. Okay, let's show off a new move or a new finisher, please. That would be great. Perfect. And Rough Divide. Classic. Still very powerful, especially with the Lionheart in hand, but still not the most useful thing in the world. I'd rather have another ability like, oh, I don't know, Lionheart! But that's just me. Okay, let's see what's over here. I don't think we can access the front gate. No, we cannot. Because, well, duh. Just like with Galbadia Garden, this place is mobile. And while the place is mobile, you can't access the front gate. Ever. Again. Okay, nothing in here. Let's see what's over here. That would be the last student. Here's the last card key. It'll open the lock on the elevator. The sorceress's room is on the top floor. Good luck, guys. Thanks, man. You stay safe now. And we also have another door which we can unlock now. And that acts as a shortcut towards the back of this garden. So if you want to head back there for any reason, whether it be for level grinding or trying to get your hands on certain cards and whatnot, then you can use all 3 key cards and unlock all the doors within this place. And basically roam around the entire school like a boss. Or like Odin and slice everything down. And I love seeing that so much. There we go. Hell yeah. Level 28 for Squall. So anyway, I guess one other thing that's worth pointing out too is that my Squall on my practice file is a lot higher level than he is here. Mostly due to the fact that I've made a lot more cards in this playthrough, in this save file, as opposed to my practice one. because I managed to get the lion heart sooner. Like within the first disc. In my practice playthrough, anyway. Just saying. Anyway, right. If you head in here, as you can see, there's nothing really here that changed. So, going in that waiting room is kind of pointless. Okay, and with that done, let's head up the elevator. Unlock the elevator, which requires a lock number 3, keycard number 3. And up here we have the sorceress herself, as well as Seither and a save point. So, that's pretty sweet. Be prepared for a real fight, that's for sure. Okay, everyone's healed except Squall at this point, which is fine by me. Oh, you guys shouldn't have. I was gonna come visit you at my old home. Shut up! Did you guys come to fight Matron after all that she's done for us? So you remember too. Rinoa, what are you doing? Rinoa, what are you doing here? You gonna fight me too? Come on, remember a year ago we... Stop it! Instructor Trip, I'm still one of your dearest students, aren't I? Not anymore. It's too late, Seither. You can't mess with our minds. To us, you're just another enemy, like one of those monsters. You're comparing me to one of them? I ain't no monster. I'm the sorceress's knight. Knight in shining armor, you fool. And look at you, attacking like a swarm. You guys are the monsters. Oh, really? Shut up, shut up. So, our first battle is against Seither himself. Let's go after them monsters. Ow. Jerk. Dang it. Well, that sucked. Was kind of hoping Squall could unleash something spectacular. Oh well, we can try that again. After we bring him back from the dead again. Maybe. GF. Show me what you got. I'll show you who's the better man. Okay then. Let's go. Shaded circle. Okay. Well, that's definitely gonna be something. Anything's better than nothing. This can't be! Why? Wow. After all that, Seither goes down in like just a couple of hits. Damn, Squall. You are OP. Worthless child. So, it seems that Sorceress Edea decides to bail completely. Like, why? The auditorium is right below. There's no way you guys can beat her. I wouldn't say that. Don't count your chickens just yet before they hatch. Trust me, that's just gonna lead to disaster. So, in order to get to the auditorium, what you have to do is just walk off the elevator, and we're just gonna head this way. Technically speaking, we've actually been to the auditorium before, but not until now. And before I forget to do this again, let's go ahead and use draw, because trust me, you're going to want to draw in this battle. Because, believe it or not, Sorceress Edea does have a GF in her possession. Seither does not, thankfully. It's not like he really has any sort of compatibility with any sort of GFs anyway. I think he has the lowest compatibility out of anyone in the entire game. Just saying. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this up. Sit down, please. And shut up. Shut up, you. At this point, there's really not much of a point of creating cards once you have Squall's ultimate weapon. And we also have a new ability, Haggle! And after learning Haggle, he also has a couple of other abilities, or he learns a new ability after learning Haggle, which is Sell High, which allows you to sell items at a higher price in shops. So, instead of using this, because honestly this is kind of pointless at this point in time, let's go with Familiar. That way we can have a better possibility of buying rare items. I think with that, you can buy rare items at shops. And also, another thing that's worth mentioning too is that eventually, I think after you learn that ability, Tomberry will also be able to learn another new ability, which grants him the ability to basically allow you to shop from anywhere. Believe it or not, this is actually true. I know, because I've actually acquired it in my practice playthrough. I'm dead serious. Well, technically speaking, I'm learning it at this point in time, but even so. Just saying. Let's see here. I could have sworn I had some high potions here. Here we go. High potion. Here you go. Here you are. Okay. Basically, everyone's back up on their feet. Except for Squall, I'm going to keep him at critical health. Just so that way he can possibly destroy the Sorceress with one strike. That would be awesome. And by the way, there's one more thing worth noting too, and that is, if you don't have Rinoa in your party at this point, she'll come charging into the auditorium, and Squall will be like, "What are you doing here? This is dangerous! Get out of here before it's too late!" But if you have her in your party, then I don't think Squall makes that comment. Let's find out now. Or my controller just stops working. What the deuce? Okay, there. No? Okay, well, excuse me for just a second, folks. My controller just suddenly died. It's not dead, but it's more so like, it just refuses to work. There we go. That's better. It's not like we were even that far to begin with. We were literally right here, so let's head on up. Huh? Ooh, what's going on? Uh-oh. Hello, Sorceress Edea. So, the time has come. You're the legendary seed destined to face me? Indeed we are. What is she talking about? I must say, I am impressed. An impressive nuisance. Your life ends here, seed. Worthless fool. You're not our matron. All seeds must perish. Alright, here we go. Time to fight Sorceress Edea, and Seither jumps back into the fray, ready to defend Edea from basically everyone. I'm the Sorceress's Knight. You'll never get past me. Oh, really? I beg to differ. First off, though, as far as spells you can draw from Seither, you have Fire, Thunder, Dispel, and Haste. There's no GF to draw from Seither in particular as of yet. But keep in mind, Edea does have something that you can draw from her. And also, we have Blasting Zone again. This is going to be fun. Watch as Seither falls to the biggest sword in the history of man. Die! A blade made of pure energy. Ow, jerk. How dare you put your hands on a lady? I can't afford to lose. Oh, really? This is gonna be interesting. Another faded circle, huh? Okay, I'm cool with that. Gotta love Squall's limit breaks. They really clean house. Especially when it comes to attacking a single target. Damn, I'm disgraced. Defeated. Useless fool. Enough play. Seeds must die. And so, after Seither falls, Sorceress Edea is now targetable and joins in the fight. So, what Maelstrom does is it attacks the entire party and deals quite a bit of damage and curses them. Basically what Curse does, I think this makes it so you can't use your limit breaks when you're in critical health or basically anywhere in general. So you can only just attack and use basically everything else, just not limit breaks. So long as you're cursed. Okay. Let's get Ruby Light active and then we'll go ahead and try to treat up this curse. Get rid of it as soon as we possibly can. You can get rid of Curse by means of a remedy or by using the treatment command. That cures Curse as well. Alright, as far as what we can draw from Edea, we can draw Blizzard, Demi, Isuna, and Alexander. Draw Alexander first and foremost before anything else. After you do this, then you'll be able to acquire a new GF upon finishing the fight. And there's also another item of which Squall can steal from Edea herself. I managed to steal it during my practice playthrough, and that item is known as a Royal Crown, which you can get from defeating the Tonberry King. So, that's pretty nice to have. It honestly really is. Time to unleash the power of thunder! Thunder! I just can't say it the same way as Charles Martinet does when he voices Luigi. Seriously, I just can't do it. It's definitely something else. Zap! Not too bad as far as damage output is concerned. The only thing about treatment I don't like is that it only heals like one party member, and the same also holds true with recover as well. Excuse me. And by the way, ooh, wow, that was pretty bad. Treatment, you, and Mug. Oh damn, she's dead. Yep. Dang it. Well then, that was completely wasted. Well, the good news is, if a party member falls with Curse active, and also, yay, Royal Crown! let's see. Another thing that's worth noting, too, is that if Eden knows that you have Reflect active, she's gonna make it her first priority to, wow. Ah! Okay. She's down. That was quick. After that, we received a hero, which makes a character invincible for a brief period of time, 50 AP, and several new abilities. Hell yeah. And if you draw an Alexander from Edea at this point, go ahead and confirm his name. There you go. We have a new friend and a new GF to use. What happened? We also have a new follower. I didn't even realize we had a new follower. My body. It's ready. Rinoa, what's going on here? It's as if... Rinoa? It's as if she's being possessed somehow. Aww. Rinoa! Seither? Oh my. Dead damn. Looks like Rinoa's out cold. Rinoa, are you alright? Squall, Quistis, Selfie. The hell? Irvine, Zell. You've all grown so much and become so strong. I have waited for this day to come, and also feared this day would come. Is today a joyous day or an odious one? Where is Ellone? Have I protected Ellone? I don't understand. What the hell's going on here? Squall! It's Rinoa. Rinoa? What's wrong with Rinoa? Good question. It seems as though she's completely knocked out cold. By the way, new follower I didn't even realize we had is AOR29. Thank you so much for the follow, and I hope you enjoy your stay here on this channel. Alright. Now it seems like Sorceress Edea is back to her old self. How exactly? We'll be finding that out right now. Is it over? What happened? Rinoa. What happened to Rinoa? Wow, it seems like Squall is really turning over a new leaf. He all of a sudden really cares for Rinoa. By the way, this is a bit of an oddity right here. Tonberry, which is a modding software that is that allows mods to be possible in Final Fantasy VIII in the Steam re-release of the game, there's an oddity where character models, if you modify them, they're not allowed to blink. This also includes GF summonings as well. Hence the reason why Shiva is not HDified. At least when I installed the HDGF mods. I decided to remove those for aesthetic reasons. Or just for Shiva. Everyone else is fine. But yeah. Basically, characters don't blink, they don't close their eyes, nothing happens. They just have their eyes open the entire time. As if they're dead. Squall, can you hear me? Head to Edea's house at once. The Sorceress Edea, matron, is back at the orphanage. Okay. We'll head there. We'll head right back there right now. Technically speaking, we were just heading in that direction not that long ago either. we were heading there and then were interrupted by the Galbadia Garden just suddenly being present. And we had no choice but to fight them and fight the garden. So let's head to the 3rd floor and head to the bridge. And I also need to decide who's gonna run our newest GF friend, Alexander. Which will be figured out momentarily. Ready to go? Hell yeah, let's go. And as of this moment, until near the very end of Disc 3, Rinoa is going to be unable to join our party. So, after the end of Disc 2, she's going to be unavailable for quite a long time. And that is something to keep in mind. Alright, so as far as party members, we're going to bring Quistis, and our 2nd lowest level is technically Zell, so I'm going to bring him as well. Despite Rinoa being unavailable, you can still exchange junctions between party members from her. So if she had a GF previously equipped, you can transfer that to another party member very easily, even in the menus. And as you can see, Eda's house is not too far off. First off, you are coming back from the dead, my good friend, and let's go ahead and use a tent. Tents can only be used out in the field, but they are still very, very useful items. And here is Alexander. Alexander is a pretty powerful GF and attacks with holy magic. Okay, let's go with boost first. Then we're gonna have him learn high magic refinement later. As far as med data, what that does, it essentially doubles the effects of medicines such as potions, high potions, etc. So if a potion heals 200 HP, with med data equipped, this will heal 400, and high potions would heal 2000 as opposed to 1000 HP. And the same goes with mega potions as well. X potions remain the same with elixirs and mega elixirs. And we also have Revive, which is an excellent skill to have Alexander learn. I believe I have an item from Chocobo World which can grant him Revive immediately. I think I only have one of those though. So, I'm probably going to hold on to it for future weapon refinements. And essentially what Revive does, this is another one of those special commands that you can give to a character, much like Treatment and Recover. Basically what this does is, it'll revive a party member. I think this kind of acts like a Mega Phoenix in a sense, where it revives a party member and heals all their HP. I think that's how it works. Then again, it may act like a regular Phoenix down. As far as compatibility is concerned, it looks like our highest compatibility is, once again, Selfie, but in our current party, it's going to be Squall. So that's pretty nice. Squall gets Alexander. Hell yeah. Okay, what should we have him use? Basically, he's good with everything he has. I'm going to go ahead and save progress here, and then we will head towards Eda's house, aka the orphanage, in just a moment. Let me make sure, yep, everyone's good. Pretty much. Card. So that way we can create more cards for children's card games, and more children card game fun. And, yeah, we're basically good there. So here we are. We're already here at the orphanage. Let's head on in. Welcome. I'll go after you, Squall. Okay? Okay? There's so much we want to ask the matron. Is that a typo? I don't know if that's like a localization issue or not. Hey, yo. Many thanks for your hard work. Are you angry with me? I don't blame you. All I do is talk big, but in times of trouble, I run away. I was in a no-win situation. Your defeat would be the end of you. Your victory would mean losing my wife. I just couldn't bear to face either outcome. I don't care about myself, but please forgive Edea. That's kind of a hard pill to swallow. Also, I never knew about this room. Here we have Curaga, the most powerful healing magic in the entire game. I believe that draw point is only active if you have move find active. I could be wrong. Also, I just realized there's this magazine right here. It's an old issue of Timber Mechanics. Nothing really there, just an old issue. That's it. Hello there, Edea. My children, please forgive me. I raised you as my own, yet still, we feel the same way. We fought, knowing very well you were our matron. That was the only choice we had left. Matron, you are seeds. You cannot back out of a battle, I know. Excuse me. You were magnificent. However, it is not over yet. At any time You may what? What's up? Please, listen to what Edea has to say. Who knows when she may be possessed again. Oh, so Edea was actually possessed all this time. No wonder. No wonder she had such a resentment towards us. I have been possessed all this time. I was at the mercy of Sorceress Ultimika. Ultimika is a sorceress from the future. A sorceress many generations ahead of our time. Ultimika's objective is to find Ellone. She is after Ellone's mysterious power. I knew Ellone very well. Ultimika is a very fearful sorceress. Her heart is filled with anger and hate. And we have another message. I think that's, oh, that's for an old video from Lost Odyssey. Excuse me for a second, folks. I'm gonna try to close this message. Shut up, Cortana. I know what I'm doing. Be quiet. Okay, back to the story. There was no way I was going to let Ultimika get a hold of Ellone. The only thing I could do was surrender my soul to Ultimika and lose control of my mind. That was the only way I could save Ellone. And the end result? Well, you all know. The sorceress that appeared in Galbadia was in fact Ultimika, inside my shell. Wow. Ultimika has yet to achieve her goal. I believe she may use my body again to carry out her plans. I plan to make a stand this time, but if that does not work, I may have to face you in battle once again. I ask for your support, young seeds. Have you all heard of Sorceress Adel before? Or is it Adel? I may end up flip-flopping between the two, so forgive me. I don't know how to say her name. She was the ruler of Esthar during the Sorceress War. There's been no news about her since. The Galbadians must have thought I was the sorceress who received Sorceress Adel's powers. However, that is not the case. I received the powers of the previous sorceress at the age of 5. Huh? Meaning, I believe Sorceress Adel is still alive, and that Ultimika released my body in order to use the body of Sorceress Adel. Ooh. I wonder who that is. Other than the fact that she was the previous ruler of Esthar, Sorceress Adel is the type who will not hesitate to use her powers for her own selfish desires. Should Sorceress Ultimika from the future bequeath her anger and hatred unto Adel, their power would be unimaginable. And that's basically all that Edea has to say. And all the information is basically out there now. Squall, let's hear what else Matron has to say. I've heard enough. I understand that listening to what Matron has to say is important, but Rinoa... Matron, do you know what's wrong with Rinoa? Rinoa is the girl in light blue, correct? I remember vaguely what happened to her. She was with us when we fought you. After the battle, her body was cold. She didn't move. Did Rinoa die? No! Are you crazy? Forgive me, Squall. I don't think I can be of any help. It's alright. Squall, I understand how you feel, but you are in a position of leadership. The other students at Garden have a right to know about the outcome of the battle and what's to come. Take whatever information you can get here back to Garden. Remember, it wasn't just Rinoa. Everyone fought. Everyone suffered. Everyone lost their lives. Well, okay, maybe not everyone lost their lives, but a lot of people did. I understand, but... This isn't something a leader should say. Damn it! And we have another comment. Excuse me while I close this. Shut up, Cortana. Oh, great. Not this again. Okay, that was not what I meant to do. There we go. Ultimika's objective is to find Ellone. First time we met was the day I became a seed. We met again in Timber. Ellone's mysterious power, sending one's consciousness back into the past. So, Ultimika wants to use Ellone's power, right? We had a lot of arguments at first, but in time, things began to change. I get it. Ultimika wants to send her consciousness from this period further into the past. What's she going to do in the past? You were looking at me. You smiled when our eyes met. Time compression. Time compression? It made me feel tranquil. It's time magic. Past, present, and future get compressed. What's going to happen to the world? Why do something like that? Rinoa, give me another chance. I can't even imagine a world where time is compressed. Yo, Squall! You're not even listening, are you? So basically all we have to do is prevent Ultimika from getting a hold of Ellone. Yes, but we're going back to Garden. We have to let everyone know. Hey, we're worried about Rinoa too, you know. Then why don't you forget it? Damn, Squall. Way to lash out against all of your friends. Seriously, what the actual F is wrong with you right now? I get that you're pissed. And sad that Rinoa is unconscious, but even so, this is not something a leader should do. That about covers the update. Our task at hand is to find Ellone, then we'll deal with Ultimika. I believe that Ellone is on the White Seed ship. We're setting out looking for it. I wonder where it could be. We'll gather information for a while. Be prepared for battle at any time. And Sorceress Edea is back at her home. She's probably not our enemy anymore. Let's just leave her alone. At least for the time being. Is Rinoa in the infirmary? I'll go visit her later. Alrighty then. Now that that's out the way, it's time to head back out. time to head out and start looking for that white seed ship. And to be honest with you, this is the worst part of the entire game, because the white seed ship is really damn difficult to find. And when I first played Final Fantasy VIII, it took a really long time in order to find the white seed ship. I basically went all over the world multiple times over and I could not find the thing. And even since then, it hasn't gotten that much easier. Only slightly, but not by much. Now, before we start searching for the white seed ship, however, there is one more place that I want to go to and show off one more little side activity that we can do right now. I think we could do this earlier, but I chose to hold off from doing this until now. And this particular side quest is considered to be pointless, but I still want to show it off anyway. And the reason why is just to show you all, hey, this side quest exists, and it's a thing. It's something else you can do, and I think upon completing the side quest, you can learn a little bit more about Laguna and how he is currently, and how they get introduced to the people who we're going to see, and why he was even there in the first place. So, basically, the backstory of Laguna is going to be the actual reward itself. So, that's kind of a spoiler, but even so. I feel like throwing that out there. So if you want to learn a little more about Laguna and how he came to be and what he's currently doing, feel free to do this side quest. You can do this at any time the garden becomes mobile. And after completing the events over at Fisherman's Horizon, once you get the garden repaired. So, yeah, you can do this basically any time. So anyway, where is this location? Well, this is back towards the area where Selfie's Garden is located. So within this Winter Tundra location over here towards the northernmost part of the world map. And as you can see, it does look like my map keeps glitching in and out of between colored mode and also a standard box. That, I don't know why that happens, but it happens. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. It seems that when certain parts of the geometry load, it kind of overwrites the map location, and essentially it just changes the map to make it so it's its original map, which is that square, black, transparent like box, along with just basic landmarks. So basically, that's just a bit of an oddity, and why it happens is unknown. It seems to only happen when you're traversing through certain parts of the map, and it's also kind of random when it does happen. So once again, very unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, the location where we're heading to is actually up here-ish. Around this wintry portion of the world map, there's going to be a shoreline which we can ride on and head towards this special side quest. So, that's something to keep in mind. Another thing that's worth pointing out too is that in my practice playthrough I managed to achieve the top rank. And believe it or not, there is an achievement in this game that awards you, well, an achievement for getting the highest rank, which is rank A. There is something else I've learned too between my practice playthrough and this playthrough, and that is, in order to achieve the best rank possible at the start of the game, which is rank 10, you have to destroy the spider tank, which is pretty damn difficult to do, all things considered. Given the circumstances, the amount of HP it has, and the amount of times it repairs itself. It has a ton of HP, and you don't have a lot of time to take the thing out. But, trust me, it is worth it to have that extra rank. And it makes a very big difference between being able to buy something new at the very start of the game versus later, after receiving a couple of paychecks. Anyway, where we're going now is this mechanical spider-like structure. Let's head inside. And like I said, this place is completely optional and you don't even have to come here ever. But honestly, it's worth the trip. Because of two reasons. First, this draw point right here. Welcome to Shumi Village. If you wish to go to the village, take the front elevator to the bottom level. There are precious spells at this draw point. You must pay if you wish to draw from it. Do you want to use this draw point? Yes, please. Are you sure? For each draw, we charge 5,000 gil in advance. It's non-refundable. Oh, what the heck. Go right ahead. Thanks, dude. And with that, we receive Ultima. Well, damn. It doesn't look like we can draw from this. Dang it. Unable to stock Ultima. Probably because no one in our party has enough magic slots. Okay, Quistis has plenty of space. Squall is out of space altogether. Maybe his spellbook is basically all used up. So that kind of sucks. So, one thing you could do is just exchange one spell for another and get Ultima that way, possibly. But I think the compatibility of that particular spell is like character dependent. Not too sure. So, yeah. I figure I'd throw that out there anyway. Ultima is a very powerful spell, and I don't understand why I can't draw it. But even so, here, let's not use this spell. Let's exchange this spell and put you here. Give all. Alright, let's see if I can draw it now. I may have wasted 10,000 gil by doing this, but worth every penny. And I believe it takes a really long time to be able to draw Ultima again. Then again, it may be one of those draw points where you can't draw it again after you draw from it once. So, that's something to keep in mind. Please, have a seat. What a nice looking elevator. Welcome to Shumi Village. You have been specially... Okay, the text is going by too fast. Dang it. Oh well. Essentially, what he was saying is, we have special permission to be in this village. Probably due to Norg coming from here. Then again, it could be a special arrangement. Who knows? Anywho, let's head in here. This music. It sounds familiar. It's not a dream after all. No, but seriously, welcome to this little hotel. Here you can choose to rest and recover some HP. And that's really all you can do within this hotel. There's also a little hologram-like thing. Aw, that's cute. If you select it and push X, this little Moomba hologram-like thing will start spinning around and dancing, and the music changes too. So, that's pretty nice. You may have noticed there's like a lack of a help desk attendant. Well, if you hover over here and say, hit the X button, you'll meet them. Hello there. Can you see me? Hold on a sec. Overcome difficulties with effort and ingenuity. That's the Shumi way. So, will you be spending the night? You can say yes, or I'll come back later. Thankfully you can stay the night here for free. So, that's pretty nice. But you can also rest at Garden anytime for free as well. You can also play card games against these guys. And the thing is, these guys have their own rules, and let me tell you, playing card games against these guys is not fun. Not fun at all. And very, very dangerous. Especially, interesting. So basically, the Shumis, mine minerals, and they only exchange minerals for different minerals with other people who mine minerals from the outside world. And the whole reason why we're even here is unknown at this point. Hello, you. You're adorable. I like you. I want you as a pet. Okay, let's check out this house. What's this? Another issue of Timber Mechanics. Sweet. You're an outsider? Most of us here don't have a good impression of the outside world. But artisans know there are some good things about it. Once artisans stopped by a hopelessly foul wasteland and met a wonderful group of people called artisans. We have the same souls, the artisans and the Shumis. That alone, the fact that there are people like them in the outside world, makes your world worthy. Since then, the artisans have had a major influence on my work. Take a look at this, for example. Wow, would you look at that? It's a little model car. Take a look at this, for example. Hey, look at that. It's the vehicle we drove on our first mission heading from Galbadia Garden to Galbadia itself. And another. And that's the final vehicle. You said that you were an artisan, right? That's a great honor. Artisans would like to visit those artisans again someday. How cute. And the final vehicle, by the way, is the bus from Doling City. So, there's that. Not really much of a point in the house other than just to see the model cars. Very nice looking cars, too. Even for PS1 standards. Just saying. Ooh, what is this? Looks like Laguna. You know Master Laguna? Well, sort of. This is Laguna Lori. Long ago, a Moomba found this guy lying near our village, covered with blood, and carried him to our village. It appeared that he had slipped and fallen off a cliff. We took care of him until his wounds were healed. If you wish to know more about Master Laguna, you should go talk to the Elder. Sculptor insists that you go speak to him. Sculptor is sure it will please the Elder. Okay, sure. Excellent. For a foreigner, you have a big heart. Sculptor will tell the Moomba guarding the entrance to let you pass. Aw, that's nice. Thank you, sir. You raise Moombas in this village? Raise? Moomba is one of many final forms that we Shumis take. Final form? You don't know? Excluding the ones qualified to become elders, all Shumis evolve at a certain stage of our lives. We become what is in our hearts. Often those who fail to become honorable elders turn into Moombas. The passionate ingenuity of their hearts give rise to the red hair. It's common knowledge. Sculptor is surprised you don't know. Who do you think you are, Nopod? From Xenoblade Chronicles? How do you communicate if you become a beast? Beast? How dare you call them beasts? Yes, the ones who become elders are remarkable people. But what did you call them again? Beasts? Do you not see their noble features? Their gem-like eyes revealing innocence. Their bright red hair symbolizing passion. Their spectacular hair signifying power. Their soothing, adorable cries. Their mighty hands with incredible strength. Their proud postures demanding respect. Everything about them is great. Okay, alright. We get it. Man, you and your big mouth. Okay. And we also have access to this Firaga draw point. Again, no compatibility right now because, once again, can't draw. That sucks. Let's exchange another spell then. How about we exchange some doubles? And give all. There we go. Perfect. To be quite honest, I was not really prepared to have a Squall not be able to draw magic very much. Same with the others. Like, what the actual F? Anyway, as far as where the Elder lives within this village, we, just passed this house not too long ago. Hello, little dude. You're adorable. And we also have Blizzaga. Once again, no compatibility. Dang it. What the actual F is that about? Okay, I meant to hit exchange, not use. Gotta love that default option sometimes, I swear. I think I'm gonna exchange water and give all to you. And there we go. Problem solved. We also have a save point here. Not exactly the most useful of save point locations, but even so, it's here. If you want to use it, by all means, go for it. Alrighty then, let's meet with the Elder. We appreciate your coming forward. Since you have come here, you must know Master Laguna. Thank you for coming. Allow me to talk about Master Laguna for a moment. It was about 17 years ago when we found him injured. He was on his way to Esthar to save a girl named Ellone, who had been abducted by Esthar's soldiers. He stayed here for a short while until his injuries healed. During this stay, he tried to teach a Moomba how to speak. Why? He told me that he felt sorry for the Moombas, because they don't know any words. He said that words are useful and precious. Believe me, they are. They're also very powerful weapons that can be used to not only heal people, but also hurt them as well. Just saying. They're really, really powerful. I believe that Moombas don't need to know words because the important thing can be communicated without words. Perhaps we don't need words either. Even Master Laguna was not very good with words. His communication skills were horrible. But we still understood what he desperately wanted to say, how eager he was to save Ellone. His eyes, more than his words, told us this. That's all I have to say. Why are you building a statue of him? You find it strange, yes? I doubt you will understand. We believe that Master Laguna has a special something. That something is the power to attract people. We still don't know what it is, so we decided to build a statue of him. We felt that many come to understand why Master Laguna is so special by doing this. That bumbling clown? I better not say anything. Okay then. Please, excuse my humble adobe. Whatever. Pleased to meet you. They call me Attendant. great name, said no one ever. Please wait. What is it, sir? We would like to present to you with a gift since you came all this way. But in Shumi, one must work to earn anything. This is our way. I have an idea. Please assist my attendants in the workshop so that I can present you with a gift. Okay. Where is it? It is where you saw Master Laguna's statue. We want to finish that statue as soon as possible. Okay. Please do it at your convenience, although the sooner the better. Once again, this whole scenario is completely optional, and you can choose to ignore it if you want. Other than that, that's basically it. And thankfully, whatever we have to do is just going to be here within Shumi Village, and we don't have to run all over the world in order to acquire everything that we need. Just saying. Speaking of what we need, let's go ahead and talk to you. So that way we can get our task and get things started. Oh, and he is offering you that? Wow, this is a great honor. It's rarely given, especially to outsiders. Okay, shall we get to work? As you can see, Sculptor has the very big responsibility of making the statue. To finish it, Sculptor needs to do additional research on several stones. Sculptor would like you to go get them. Alright. Sculptor needs 5 kinds of stone. Shadow stone, wind stone, life stone, water stone, and blue stone. We don't know anything about stones. You'll be able to tell by their names. Don't worry, when in doubt, examine them carefully. Also, there's a specialist in the village who can help you. Okay, let's start with the blue stone. Okay. What is the blue stone? Where is it? Where can I find it? Oh, busy. Well, definitely not by talking to him. So basically, in order to find stones, you need to examine random parts of the Shumi Village environment. And you do this by mashing the shit out of the X button. You do this while rubbing up against the walls of the entire village. And you're going to be doing this back and forth shenanigans the entire time that you're here. Anything else? No. Okay, then. Didn't they say there's a specialist here in town? As far as who that specialist is, that is a really good question. And where can we acquire this blue stone? Like I said, these random objects are all found here within this village. Every single stone is found here. Oh, you begun your assignment. We're counting on you. Anything else? I guess not. I don't know where this specialist person is, but wherever they are, I sure could use their help right about now. But then again, I think that specialist is this person over here. One of the first Shumis who we've met. Looking for blue stones? Specialist thinks we had some in stock the other day. Anything else? I guess not. So I guess we're going to have to just mash around. And by the way, basically all stones are found within this lower level of the village. Don't even bother returning to the top floor until you're finished there. That's basically it. Okay. Hello there. Can you see me? Okay, hello. I'll come back later. Alrighty then. I don't think the stones are found inside houses, though. I could be wrong on that, though. Then again, I feel like the blue stone is first found within the workshop itself. Again, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where it is. At least they're around here somewhere. They should be. So peaceful here, huh? The stone is blue. Hey, don't tell me this is the blue stone. It might be. What? Huh? Oh! Sculptor completely forgot. Sculptor already had it. Well, that's one down and 4 more to go. Okay, next, please go find some windstones. And Squall's like, oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? As far as where windstones can be found, I know they're somewhere within this village. That I know for certainty. To be quite honest, I've only completed this side quest in its entirety once. And only once. Never again did I try to complete this side quest. And the reason why is, well, it is kind of pointless. Again, you just get some additional backstory for Laguna, how he came here, why he came here, other than to find and rescue Ellone, which apparently she was kidnapped at one point. And believe it or not, that's going to be foreshadowing one more dream sequence in like later on within the 3rd disc. Okay, I feel like the windstone is right here. This looks like one of them. There's a breeze coming from it. I guess that's the windstone. And by the way, I'm pretty sure you can only acquire these stones one at a time. So every time you get a stone of a particular element or something that you're looking for, you have to return to the sculptor in order to get the assignment to receive your next stone. Or something to that extent. Here you are, sir. Is this it? Yep, that's the windstone. Okay, 3 more to go. Next sculptor needs some life stones. As far as life stones, that's a good question. Wherever could they be? If anything else, I could probably just pull up the Final Fantasy Wikia real quick in order to find all the stone locations. Maybe it's listed within the Shumi village itself, like within its description somewhere. I don't know for sure. Oh, hello. What do we have here? There are stones under the roots. This must be the life stone. Please let this be the life stone. That would be great if it was this easy. Thankfully, when roaming around this village, you don't have to worry about fighting any sort of monsters, even with encounter none engaged. Just saying, there's no danger here. Is this it? Yes, that's the life stone. Only 2 more to go. Next sculptor needs some shadow stones. Okay. Shadow stones seems easy enough. I guess the best place to look for a shadow stone is within the shadows of the outside area here. As far as what's around here, I don't think we'll find the shadow stone here. What about over here? Well, this was where we found the life stone. The first area is where we found the other stone that I can't remember off the top of my head. And we may even be able to find the Shadow Stone there too. I don't know. We'll see. Shadow Stones? Specialist hasn't seen one around for a while. They are often found where shadows overlap. Interesting. So, where shadows overlap, that's kind of vague. And there aren't very many places around here where shadows indeed overlap. In fact, I don't really know where I could find such a place. It's gotta be somewhere around here, that's for sure. Definitely not inside of a house. At least I don't think so, but we'll see. Okay, nothing in here. Okay. This is unfortunately going to take me some time to figure out how in the unholy mother ass am I supposed to find such a stone. Like I said, it's, like they've mentioned before, it is, within a place where, shadows overlap. As far as where that area could be, that is a really good question. I mean, technically speaking, it is a hint of where you can find the stone, but where is it? Where is this magical stone of truth? Okay, it's not called that. That's more so Legend of Zelda, if anything. And as you can see, the elevator is here, and we can access the elevator once again at any time if we want to leave. Often found where shadows overlap. I know that. Okay, this is dumb. This is really, really dumb. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could possibly look this up real quick. So, excuse me for just a moment. Here we go, Shumi Village. Optional location. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, okay, anything else? Let's see. Finding the stones. Here we go. Okay. Shadow Stone. It's behind the pillar in the screen opposite of the ultimate draw point. Okay. So, it turns out one of these stones are actually towards the village entrance. I did not know that. So, remember what I said before about not bothering to head back towards the entrance of this place? I lied. I flat out lied. To be honest, I just didn't remember for sure if a stone was actually located there. So, okay. Behind the pillar in the screen opposite to the ultimate draw point. So, what that means in layman's terms is that it's located just over here. What's this? What's this? What's this? More stones. Looks like the Shadow Stone. So, with that done, we can finally head back to the sculptor and, of course, turn in the stone. Hopefully, he will accept the stone, which I'm sure he will. Also, thank God for this high-speed cheat. One of the best cheats to ever exist in this game. Is this it? Yes, that's the Shadow Stone. Wonderful! Lastly, Sculptor needs some water stones. Now, when it comes to the water stone, according to the Wikia, Final Fantasy Wikia, the first stone you'll find is actually going to turn out to be the wrong one. And you kind of have to get this first before you can get the correct stone. Believe it or not, the water stone, the first one, is here. Here's another stone. Right here in this lake area. So not too far off. Basically, that's basically done. Here's your stone. Is this it? No, this is a stone we put by the pond. Lastly, Sculptor needs some water stones. As far as where the stones are actually located, let's see. The artisan's sink. Okay, so remember that artisan who we spoke to not too long ago who had model vehicles? Well, as it turns out, he has a water stone in the sink. Huh? Could this be it? Do you mind if I take this stone? Go ahead. Artisan only uses it for washing. Thank you. Now this is the actual water stone itself. So, with this last stone turned in, this should complete the side quest. Finally. Here's your stone, buddy. For real this time. Is this it? Yes, this is the water stone. Congratulations, your job is complete. You may go see Elder now. The Elder now, I meant to say. Oops. Okay then. Thank you. There is one more question I kind of want to ask you all here in the chat, and that is, have you guys received snow yet if you live in the United States? Or in other parts of the world where it's almost wintertime? Let me know if you have. Because we in Maine sure as hell have, and we're going to be receiving even more over the course of the week. The Elder will now present you with a gift. For your services, it gives me great pleasure to present you this. Elder, the attendant is having a hard time seeing it. Oh. I don't see anything. What is it? What the? I don't see anything. Ah, isn't it amazing? When he holds something in his palm, you cannot even see it. Such is the power of the person who has attained eldership. So what's the gift? What else? The honor of seeing his hand. These great hands have shoved the earth. These great hands have created wonders. These great hands justify his eldership. We are proud to send you off with this gift. Do stop by again. Good day. Hey! Well, hold on. We forgot to give you a souvenir. It's embarrassing to present you this silly thing after what we have already given you, but here you are. Received a Phoenix Phenon. Awesome. Oh, they actually gave you something? That hand thing was ridiculous. Were those psychos really serious? Maybe... why bother talking about it? You have two options. Let's just explain what it all meant. See what happens. I think it was true. He kept his hands concealed since we met him. Judging from this place, they're pretty advanced, so they can't be stupid. They probably knew that the silly hand thing wasn't going to impress us. They sincerely admired Laguna, so they wanted to treat us kindly since we know him. Their kind gesture just came out weird, that's all. But at least they tried. I think overall it was a decent, heartfelt welcome. Perhaps we owe them our thanks. All that just to welcome us. Man, oh well. I guess it was alright. Funny, the elder humbly concealed his hands. Norg, on the other hand, showed them off. What a sham. They probably know. Of course. There was a fierce shrewdness about their eyes, and an unimaginable destiny awaits them. There's no doubt that they know. Then why did you bother with them? Then why did you bother with the charade? You know, you should have just said, here, there's nothing. I did not want to give them material things. I wanted to give them a moment of peace and our heartfelt welcome. Sounds like a poor excuse. Indeed. I have an assignment for you. Yes? Assist the sculptor in the shop. You will not rest or sleep until the statue is complete. What? Wait a minute. You misunderstood me, Elder. Please? Mercy. No. He's like, screw you. What was that? Interesting. So, according to the Wikipedia here, the Final Fantasy Wiki, let's see. After collecting all 5 stones, the Elder will give the party a Phoenix Phenon. Completing the stone collecting quest will earn 50 seed XP towards the player's seed rank. I never knew about the seed XP, so that's pretty interesting. But, yeah. Essentially, it gives you a lot of experience for your seed rank. Essentially, makes it so your time spent there wasn't completely pointless. So, that's pretty nice. Let's see. As far as a Phoenix Phenon, what it does is, after I pull it up, around here somewhere, well, crap. Let's try battle items then. High potions. Put you here. You... Okay. X potion is going to go here. Mega potion is going to go here. And... Okay. Elixir, I'm going to put here. Mega Elixir, I'm also going to put here. Mega Phoenix, I think I will put... actually, it's perfect where it is. I'm going to do it there. Okay. Here we go. Phoenix Phenon. When used in battle, this is another pretty useful item where what this does is when you use this in battle, this essentially summons a phoenix. And this will not only deal damage to the enemy, but will also revive all party members. And fully restore their HP, I think. That or restore their HP to a certain amount. Kind of like how friendship works. Kind of. So, another pretty rare item. So, honestly, as pointless as this little side activity was, we are rewarded kind of handsomely with a pretty rare item. Once again, I feel like you can get this item by means of doing activities in Chocobo World, though I could be wrong in that regard. So, that's pretty nice. And with that, this side quest is now officially finished. And we probably will never come back here again. Just saying. There's not much of a point coming back here. Oh, looks like the ultimate draw point is available again, so gimme. I want it now. Take an Ultima now! Okay then. So the only real reason to come back here ever again is just to grab more Ultimas. That's it. Okay then. Time for the most dreadful part of the entire game. Searching for the White Seed ship. So, essentially, where this seed ship is, supposedly it's located within the southern part of the world, like towards where Eda's house is located, like not where it is exactly, but somewhere within that vicinity. It's hidden within a Red Canyon-like area. And this White Seed ship, I don't know if its location is random within that canyon-like area, but it is in a different location each time, so you kind of have to pray to RNGesus that you get a good frickin' pattern, or a good location where you can find the seed ship relatively quickly. Then again, maybe I'm talking out of my butthole and the White Seed ship is not random and it's in a set location each and every time. But nonetheless, it is located within the water, and unlike Balam Garden as well as the Galbadia Gardens, the White Seed ship is just that, a ship, a boat. It runs on water. It's in the water, no place else. That's it. I came up with a new recipe. Can't wait to try it. Then again, maybe I'm wrong about the White Seed ship location. Then again, this area looks kind of familiar. No? It's usually located somewhere around this general vicinity. Around this area here. And as I mentioned before, I believe the locations are kind of randomized each and every playthrough. Though I could be wrong. It's definitely located somewhere around here, within this area. So, that is something to keep in mind. as you're searching for the White Seed ship. It's going to take quite a bit of time, unfortunately, and of all the years I've played this game, it hasn't gotten any easier locating this ship. If anything, I can always pull up the Final Fantasy Wiki yet again and tell you all where the ship is located, or where it's supposedly located. And, like I said, it is going to take quite a bit of time. Time, energy, patience, sanity, etc. Basically everything. Your mental sense, and everything else in between. Once you find the ship, then you should be able to proceed onward to the next part of the game. Which is going to be great. Let me tell you. It's going to be fun. Fun under the sun. Then again, maybe I'm searching the wrong location. I don't know. At this point in the practice playthrough, I've only made it to the Shumi village. And I haven't attempted to locate the White Seed ship as of yet. Crud. This is gonna be fun. Oh, I hate this part so much. And this is probably the worst part of anyone who speedruns Final Fantasy VIII. The White Seed ship searching. Like, where the hell is it? Where is it located? Why is it here? Why is it not where I thought it would be? Also, someone went live on Twitch. Okay. That's really it. Just someone went live on Twitch. Nothing really spectacular. Nothing really going on. Basically, the person who went live is a follower who primarily makes Call of Duty content. So, the person who went live is the exclusive Ace. And I really do enjoy his Call of Duty content. And it's very, very informative. So, that's nice. Well, would you look at that? We're already back at that mysterious tower, like place where we fought Odin as well as Tonberries out the frickin' wazoo. That was fun. Fun times, let me tell ya. Okay. Okay, you know what, screw this. I'm just gonna go ahead and look this up. Give me just a moment here. Search. Here we go. White Seed ship. Error? Here we go. Let's see here. Okay. Flowing Garden. Okay. That's the story about the ship and how it came to be. Anything else I can look into? Cabin. Location. Docked in the western cove amongst the central crater ruins. Okay. So, I basically had the right idea. It's, supposedly located somewhere around this vicinity. So, supposedly it's located around here, around this peninsula, or this archipelago. Something to that extent. Here's hoping we can find it swiftly. There is one other thing worth noting, and that is, after you board the White Seed ship, be sure to collect everything that you need to do here. Once you find it, once you leave the ship, however, it'll never appear on the world map again. So, be sure to get done whatever you can. Get done everything that you need to do, play as many card games as you possibly can, and acquire all the cards that you need to acquire on the ship. Afterwards, then you're free to leave. Okay, I know the ship is somewhere around here, around this point. Let me take a look again. So basically, the White Seed ship is located around here, around this archipelago. Then again, isn't an archipelago a series of islands or something? I don't even know if I'm using the right terminology to describe this place, but either way, the White Seed ship is located somewhere around here. I'm not lying when I say this either. It is located around here. It's just really difficult to find. And getting it to show up is going to be something else. And like I said, now's the time to search for this ship, and it should be showing up somewhere around here. Then again, maybe I am supposed to do something else before coming or searching for the White Seed ship, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I am wrong in that retrospect. It's definitely somewhere around here. It's gotta be. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Dang it. Where the hell is this damn ship? Why is it so small, so puny? Why is it so freaking difficult to find? It should stick out like a sore thumb on the freaking world map or something. If not the world map, then definitely elsewhere. Or being able to find it in general. It's gotta be here. Why is it not here? Ugh, Jesus flip. Is the Wikipedia wrong? Or what? I know it's somewhere within this Red Canyon-like area. It's gotta be here. It just has to be. This is getting absolutely ridiculous. Whew. Damn. Okay, this is just getting really out of hand. Perhaps there's something I'm missing there. Okay, Great Hind. What's that? Okay. So essentially the Great Hind that I stumbled across is a legend or something. Okay, let's see. Searching for Ellone. Let's see. Okay. Okay. anything else? Okay. Well, this definitely doesn't help. Like I said before, the ship is supposedly located within this area over here. So, if I have to guess anything at all, the ship is not showing up because of the fact that we don't have the required information about the White Seed ship and where it's possibly located. Or there's something else in the main story that I completely missed. It's possible that Edea may have something else to say after Squall essentially storms out of Edea's place and returns to Galbadia Garden. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure in order to get the ship to show up and get it to spawn within that proper location, we need additional information. And the Wikipedia doesn't exactly tell me where I can get this information. Like, why? Why doesn't it tell me anything that I want to know? Why is this not here? Why am I not able to find this damn ship? Nearly 19 years later, since this game's initial release, it has not gotten any easier finding this goddamn ship. Like I said, worst part of the game is right here. Just finding the ship alone. And even if you know exactly where it is and its coordinates down to the frickin' values, you're still not guaranteed to find the damn thing. So perhaps, maybe I need to learn a little bit more about what's going on over here. Maybe. Okay, Sid. Okay. Okay. I think after talking to Sid again, along with Edea, this should get the ship to finally spawn. Ow. Jesus. I really, really hope this is what I have to do. Because I'm really getting annoyed by this. If you couldn't tell by the tone of my voice. And running around frantically, completely clueless, running around like a headless chicken. Trying to find this damn ship. Why is this the most difficult thing to find in the entire game? Oh, come on. Seriously? Now's not the time for a battle right now. Oh well. At least we have a new enemy, the Morse. These can be first encountered back in Galbadia Garden when it's taken over by the Sorceress. Basically, they pack pretty good levels such as Lazara. And one unique quirk that they have is when you attack them, they will randomly morph. It doesn't really do anything to the party or anything of the sort, cosmetically, but what it does is it'll change their elemental weakness from what it was to another random element. So, that can make those kinds of battles kind of unpredictable, and you could easily get yourself killed if you don't know what you're doing and you're relying solely on magic. And I don't know if they have any sort of elemental attributes as far as healing is concerned. Like, do they heal via a certain element? I don't know. And I don't plan on finding out anytime soon. To be quite honest, I didn't think we've been streaming for that long. I was thinking we were streaming for well over 3 hours at this point, but no, it's actually only been like 2 hours and 21 minutes. That's funny. Okay, this is getting absolutely redonkulous. White Seed ship, where the hell are you? Don't tell me I have to go elsewhere too. Damn it. I don't wanna... Okay. You seriously don't know, anything? Jesus, man. This is just... so infuriating. I'm ready to talk out of my freaking teeth. Jesus flip. Okay, let's get back to the search. I was thinking maybe, just maybe, I can find something over here. Maybe. Oh, Jesus. Help me. I hate this part of the game in every sense of the word. This is worse than the final dungeon. I'm dead serious. This is worse than navigating through the final dungeon in this game. Finding the White Seed ship is almost completely random. And who knows if I'm ever gonna find this thing. Find out in the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z, where we monologue and do a bunch of backstories and use a bunch of clips that we've seen 10,000 times before, as we scream and power up and talk about feelings and some other stupid crap that no one gives a crap about. And monologue about our plans and why we have these plans, why are they happening, and go into every minute freaking detail of how we're going to execute said plan. Jesus Christ. Help me. I'm going absolutely nuts here. You want to know something else that's kind of fun? A similar quest like this also occurred years later in Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door. You know the one I'm talking about. The one where you have to search for a specific individual and you have to run all around the goddamn world in order to find the son of a bitch. And then you find out he was right there at home to begin with. And so you then proceed to beat the ever-living piss out of him until he wakes the F up. Yes, it's that freaking bad. But that quest can at least be completed in a relatively quick fashion, or skipped altogether if you know the right glitches. But this shit is almost like, it's almost random. When's the ship going to show up? Is it going to show up? Where the frick is it? Why isn't it showing up? Why is it not spawning? I am looking everywhere within this entire frickin' southern continent, and I have no goddamn idea where it is. And it's driving me absolutely goddamn mad. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. We're going to be searching for this forever. I wonder if I soft-locked the game and made it so the ship is never going to show up thanks to the mods I have installed. Wouldn't that be something? Like you can't use mods if you want to find the damn ship. I'm going so crazy right now that saliva's getting ready to shoot out of my frickin' mouth. Like I'm getting ready to foam. Like as if I have frickin' rabies. Jesus. I hate this so goddamn much. Okay. calm down. We're going to find this ship. One way or another, even if it takes a frickin' eternity. And no, I'm not using that title card from SpongeBob. If I do, then I'm basically asking Viacom to, say, hey, give me a copyright strike, please. Thank you. Not doing that. Even though it's a still image. There's still audio in it. Just saying. Don't want to chance it. I really do not want to chance it. I mean, I could say it myself and get away with it, no problem. But I'm not using the actual title card. Or time card. Whatever. Just saying. Well, while we're running around like a headless chicken trying to find the damn ship, what else is going on in my life? Well, as you all know, I've been having some sleep problems. I've been having some problems with my sleep cycle. And it seems like this problem just refuses to die. It refuses to end. It's like it's never going to end. Ever. And I'm not really sure what the cause of this is, other than basically what's already wrong with me. And so, as a result of this little problem that I'm experiencing with the lack of sleep, I'm going to be participating in a little sleep study. As far as when that's going to be happening, I don't know as of yet. Just need to hear back from the doctor's office, get a referral for a certain location, and then I should be all set. My first session within that sleep study, I'm probably going to be getting like a little consultation about the study, what it's going to entail, and how it's going to work. Something to that extent. So that way we can figure out what's causing me to have these issues, and to also test me of whether or not I have sleep, known as sleep apnea. I think that's the right term to use. It's the one issue that someone can have if they're sleeping and they stop breathing. That's a real thing, and it's really scary. Believe it or not, it's actually happened to me several times over during my sleep. And when it does happen, it wakes me out of my sleep. I don't know why that happens or how it occurs, but one thing I found out is if I don't keep my head elevated high enough, then it happens randomly. Otherwise I'm perfectly fine. I'm able to sleep, kind of. Even so, getting to sleep at night can be a bit of a problem for me. And I take melatonin too. Roughly 5 milligrams at this point. Previously I was taking 6, but they didn't have the right milligrams, and I didn't want to take more than what I needed to knock myself out and go to sleep. So I've settled with going with 5 milligrams, as I've been trying to figure out how I can get to sleep and stay asleep. But yeah, 5 milligrams is definitely not enough. I mean, sure, it can make me tired, but not enough to help me sleep, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I don't want to up the dose too much more than what it needs to be. So yeah, hopefully with this sleep study, we can get this whole thing figured out and possibly take this whole thing and possibly just possibly fix it. And hopefully I'll be able to sleep better at night. Well, that's another discussion for another time. Well, actually, I just discussed it. So, oops. Wait, why did I say oops for? Like it was supposed to be a trade secret or something. Again, where is the ship? Why isn't it showing up? Within this vicinity, this is where the ship should be. Okay, perhaps I'm missing a landmark or something. There's something I am definitely missing when it comes to finding this goddamn ship. Okay, location. Time for Squall and his team to find it. It's docked in a western cove amongst the central crater ruins. Question. Are those ruins, have we technically been there already? That I don't know. Okay. After the flare enters Fisherman's Horizon, after leaving the White Seed ship, the ship disappears from the world map and can never be found again. Okay, maybe having the globe part of the map will help as far as locating this damn ship is concerned. Because I've been doing circles around this entire frickin' archipelago for what seems like a frickin' eternity. Is it here? No, of course not. That would be too easy. And that would make life way simpler than it needed to be. My God, man. I'm trying to study this map that the screenshot is providing. Perhaps it can give me a clue. Like a really big clue of what the hell it is I'm missing. Okay, is the white ship something that just shows up randomly within this archipelago? It's in like random parts of this place. Well, this screenshot is not exactly helping me very much, but it does give me like a general idea where it could be and where it could spawn. Jesus flip. This is stupid. Sex and bears. Good night. Oh my God. Why are you not spawning? Stupid goddamn ship. This can't be right. It's like the ship is not showing up at all. No matter where I look within this entire archipelago, nothing's happening. There's no ship. There's nothing here. Perhaps there's something I'm completely missing. Maybe I'm supposed to go to the infirmary. Maybe that's where I have to go in order to figure out how in the unholy mother of ass what do I have to do in order to get the damn ship to spawn? In order to get it to just appear out of goddamn nowhere. I apologize that this is taking me so goddamn long. It infuriates me to no end. Ugh, Christ. Rinoa, you feel so cold. Are you going to be like this forever? Like a sleeping beauty? Ugh. Isn't there anything I can do? We're so full of life. Now you don't even make a sound. I want to hear your voice. This is like talking to a wall. Rinoa, call my name. Oh, damn. Well, I think this is exactly what we had to do in order to trigger the next part of the game. Wow, I'm an idiot. I am the biggest idiot on the face of this earth. This triggers another dream sequence with Laguna as well as Kiros. I hate my life. Ow. Okay. I'm done. Let's go. Next, please. Why the heck do I have to do this? Because we have no money. Alright, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's kind of my fault that we stayed at the hotel so often. But heck, I'm not cut out to be an actor. So you say, but we know you're really quite excited. Okay, everyone, take your positions. Man, I can't believe this director making a movie with me, an amateur. The heck am I supposed to do? Alright, so we were lucky I got the job. As long as we make some money, right? Are you serious? What kind of costume is this? No complaining. Let's go. Hey, look at you, not bad. This is your co-star, playing the part of the sorceress. Hi, nice to meet you. All we need now is someone to play the dragon. Oh, perfect. Hey, you back there. Yes? I'm kinda in a squeeze here. This guy playing the dragon is sick. Do you think you could put on the dragon costume and kinda just walk down here? I'll pay ya. I guess so. Well, this is fun. Okay, just be on standby over there. Okay, so I apologize for wasting everyone's time. In order to get the ship to show up at all and get to spawn, also hello, Shadow Raw. Welcome to the stream. You just missed me losing my goddamn mind trying to find the White Siege ship. And as it turns out, in order to get it to show up, we need to do this other dream sequence with Laguna and Kiros. This is my life now. Kill me. Oh my, I wonder what's going on. Okay, people, here we go. Scene 12, Death of the Sorceress. Ready? Action! Oh, Sir Knight, save me from the wicked dragon. Oh, okay, I'll save you from the dragon. Darn it, I'm getting all nervous here. And what's with the gunblade? I haven't used one of these since training. Kinda like this. I wonder what kind of gunblade it is. Hey, not bad. I'll just put in some voiceovers. Okay, bring on the dragon. Hey, come on guys, the dragon. Where is the dragon? Alright, here we go. Oh my. Wow, just like the real thing. Excellent work, Kiros. I'm pretty sure it's more than realistic enough for you. Wait a minute. Was the costume that big? Whoa, Kiros is taking this seriously. Man, looks like the real thing. That's because it is. Shit. Ugh. Jeez, take it easy, Kiros. What the? Is this thing real? What? No wonder. What am I doing? I'm getting out of here. Well, Sir Knight, it's all yours. Since it's Sir Knight, I must bid you farewell. Hey, don't just leave me here. Well, shit. It's not gonna let me go, huh? The gunblade. Time for some real fun. Slice and dice. Alright, let's go! So, welcome to this fun little sequence we like to call Slay the Frickin' Dragon. So basically what you have to do is defend yourself against the dragon's attacks and attack the dragon enough times in order to defeat it. You have to defend yourself as well as attack. And every attack swing that you deal will deal damage as you're attacking the dragon over and over again. Just watch the dragon's movements and hold square to defend when it's getting ready to lunge and attack you. And for every time the dragon manages to hit you, it'll take off about a quarter of your health. So that is something to keep in mind. Now's my chance! Run! Okay then. At least we managed to get away from the dragon. Or did we? Oh no. Don't tell me this is the same dragon or there's another one. Darn, stupid dragon! Where the heck is Kyros? Laguna, did you call me? Yeah. Wait long enough? Here. Alright, time to kick some dragon butt. Time to dragon up, fool. And here we go means you start the fight, or hold on a second means you run for the hills. And you can return to the save point here to make a safety save and save your progress. So, apparently I did not junction the right person in their GS. So, that's perfect. So, let's go ahead and just give you everything we have here. Even though the compatibility may not be the highest, doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Treatment and recover. Okay. Oh yeah, abilities. This would help as well. Counter, maybe? I think I'm just going to give you strength plus 20% and evasion plus 30%. That sounds good to me. Not going to assign any magic here because there's not much of a point in doing that right now in this dream sequence. And you can also choose to try to run all the way up this hill. There are random encounters in this area, so that is something to keep in mind. And as far as what we can find, there's not much here, other than that save point that I brought up earlier. And say hello to the first enemy that's available within this area. Whatever this is, it kind of looks like a unicorn with like a scythe. Well, whatever he is, he's ugly. And if you attack it enough times, its horn will break off and it'll become enraged. I seriously wonder how Laguna is able to mug a freaking horse with a machine gun. I don't get it, but it's kind of weird. Video game logic! And yeah, I just stole another one of Slim Kirby's skits. Sue me. And so Laguna runs for dear life. Who's running? Yeah, I'll do it. That is hilarious. So really, the only thing you'll find here is just a bit of a hilarious conversation. And that's really about it. And also this piano music that I swear to God belongs in a Scooby-Doo chase sequence. And we have enemy variety number 2. These flies that just love to fly around and be flies. That's it. Nothing more to say other than they're creeps. They're creepazoids. They're ugly. They need to die. They need to perish. Along with the rest of their kind. Nice. Did I? Yep, I selected treatment on the enemy by mistake. Dang it. Stupid controls. Sometimes navigating Excuse me. Navigating to your allies while trying to treat them and their status ailments can be a bit problematic. Sometimes you just use up and down, and sometimes you use left and right to select. It's a bit inconsistent, and it's purely based on camera angles. And depending on the camera angle, the controls change, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's actually true. I know it's kind of weird and really, really dumb and a very, very bad design, but that's just the way it is, unfortunately. I selected the wrong slot. Dang it. Alrighty then. Here we go. Time to fight the dragon. Say hello to the Ruby Dragon. This is going to become a pretty common enemy later on, so that's something to keep in mind. Let's bug him and see what we can get from him. Nothing right now, but I'm sure we'll be able to get something later. By the way, I'm pretty sure these guys have a element of some kind. Let's see if I can show off Tonberry and show off what he can do. As soon as we are able to summon him, that is. Which will take a little bit of time due to compatibility. Also, Inferno Fang. Nice. I'm pretty sure that's another one of those items that you can use to make new weapons. So here we go. Time to unleash the Chef's Knife. Or the Chief's Knife? No, it's the Chef's Knife. That's what it is. Basically, whenever you summon the Tonberry, he just walks up to the enemy and goes stabby stabby, doink, and the enemy receives damage. Not exactly that spectacular, but still. I think he can bypass defensives. Show off Cerberus? Sure. Let's see if we can show it off. As far as Cerberus, like I said earlier when we first encountered him, his ability when casted upon the party allows the party to use up to 3 magic spells. Let's try it out. Although we're probably not going to be able to make use of this at all, due to the fact that I don't have magic equipped. Well, actually, yes I do, never mind. What am I saying? So, by the power of Great Skull, we have the power. And bada bing, bada boom. Now we can use double magic or triple magic. So that's nice. Ooh, Desperado! This sounds fun! Time to unleash the power of Desperado, folks. Who do you think you are? Frickin' Spider-Man? Just throws a string up into the sky, and BAM! Damn, that's a lot of damage. And that was frickin' sweet. That's for sure. Well, crap. Single magic, please. And we're gonna go with, life, if I can find it. Here we go. The last thing you really need to do here is, to get a game over. That's really something you don't want to happen to you. God damn it. Again. Magic. I have an idea. Let's try double. Life. Ow. And I think I used life twice. Yep. Oops. Well, that was kind of a waste of time. Okay, let's try unleashing our limit breaks, and maybe we can do something about this stupid crap. Bye-bye, dragon. Ooh, blood pain. The only time in the game we'll probably be able to see this at all. Well, Laguna's dead. Crap. Better recover. We're in really deep trouble now. That's really, really bad. I know I could have used recover earlier, possibly avoided this whole thing, but even so. Things just simply happen, unfortunately. And this dragon is quite a pain in the frickin' ass. And what's even worse is that this is not the only dragon who we're going to be fighting either. There's going to be another one, I think. If I remember correctly, there's at least 2 dragons who we have to fight. There may even be a third one. Won't that be fun? No, it will not. Oh dear, oh dear. This will work. Kind of have to scramble in order to get a GF ready to go off and fire. I don't know if this thing has an elemental weakness. If it does, based on the scales of which the dragon has, it is probably weak to ice magic. I'm not too sure. I don't think Kyros has Shiva equipped. And again, I think he does. Actually, now that I think about it, no, he doesn't. Laguna has him. Laguna has Shiva. Well, damn. This is a mess. Oh, this is not going to be fun. I really hope we can finish this thing off soon. And this is why you create backup saves, people, in case stupid shit like this happens. Or you screw up majorly. And also get completely screwed over by RNG, dude. 621. How much freaking HP does this thing have? Apparently it has so much freaking HP that it makes your freaking head spin. Just gotta keep mashing the freaking buttons. And by the way, since this is a dream sequence and our GF's transferred between characters, Odin does have a possibility of appearing in the dream sequences too, just not against bosses. Not against bosses at all. So, yeah. Unfortunately, he can't save you from Ruby Dragon. As stupid as that is, it's actually true. Only thing I can do now is just keep spamming my GFs and pray that they can tank all the frickin' hits from the dragon. And hopefully the dragon won't do anything too extreme. It seems as though the Ruby Dragon has a strong resistance to thunder. Though as far as other elements are concerned, I'm not too sure what else we could hammer him with. Oh, thank God he's dead. Phew! That was too close. Way too freaking close. How many are there? They just keep coming. We're out of here. Oh, man. What is that? Well, whatever it is, it doesn't look friendly. I can't disconnect. What is this connect thing? Is that you, Squall? Yeah. Connect is just what I call it. It's when I use my special power. Oh, I know. I must be asleep. That's why I can't control it. I'm sorry, Squall. Just let me use your spirit for a little while longer. Let me go back. She ain't here either. If I may ask, what happened to this Ellone? She was kidnapped by Seither soldiers. I've been trying all I can to get inside Seither, but they were looking for a successor to Seither sorceress Adel. Yeah, exactly it. Is she your daughter? No, but she's just so cute. Oh, I wish I could hear her voice. I want to hear Rinoa's voice. Is something the matter? No, just the fairies. Whatever they are. I don't care if this is the past or what. I want to hear Rinoa. I want to see Rinoa. That way, there might be a chance to save her. You can't change the past. I just found that out. When I was kidnapped, Uncle Laguna went on a journey to find me. But because he did, Uncle Laguna wasn't able to be by Rain's side when she died. Rain wanted to show Laguna her newborn baby. Rain kept calling out for Laguna, so no matter what, I wanted Laguna to stay in the village. But it didn't work. I can no longer make it back to that moment. And also, I can only send you inside someone I've met before. I'm sorry, Squall. I'm about to disconnect. I'll try again to speak to you this way. Sis, Ellone! Oh my. I want to hear Rinoa's voice. I can see you if we go back in time, maybe even change things. Ellone! Ellone, can you hear me? Send me back to the moment Rinoa went into a coma! Damn it. Ellone, you won't answer me? I know she's on the White Seed ship. White Seed. Eda's seeds. Eda's seed? Maybe Eda would know the whereabouts of the ship. Then I can see Ellone. Then maybe I can go back. Sounds like a good idea. So, after that little fun short intermission with Laguna once again, now we can finally get the whereabouts of where the frickin' ship is located. Excuse me. I hate this shit about the snot gathering in the back of my throat, about ready to shoot out when I say certain words or phrases. It's dumb. Why is it happening? Alright, let's get going. Bring Zell along with Quistis. And let's completely screw that up. Off, all, yeah. Okay. I think Zell has compatibility between brothers and Carbuncle. Then again, I don't know. I'll have to check his compatibility and see what's up with him. Let's see. Zell is compatible with that. Siren's also good with Zell. But, yeah. Quistis had brothers. So, let's go ahead and start this one by one. Siren and, I believe, Carbuncle, I think. Or maybe not. I know he had Leviathan. And I believe Tonberry. Then again, I think that was Quistis. And let's just go with magic here. GF, treatment and recover. Move fine, magic plus 20%. Not that it's really all that useful. And as far as other ones, let's see. Yeah, Quistis had brothers for sure. Rinoa has the highest compatibility with Carbuncle, but third place goes to Quistis, so Carbuncle is going to go to her. As far as you are concerned, Zell had you. Huh, interesting. I hate it when I have to re-equip GFs to people. It's just a pain in the butt to figure out who was compatible with who. Yeah, pretty sure this is how it works. Let's go with initiative. And Quistis will have everyone else. And strength, of course. Alrighty then. Now, I believe you do have to return to Eda's house before you can even get the frickin' seed ship to show up. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to work. Excuse me. Again. Thankfully, it seems like we're not too far from the old orphanage place right here. We were literally just around the corner. So, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, in we go. And I believe after talking to Eda, she should reveal to you some possible information about the whereabouts of the White Seed ship. Nothing there. Dang it. Oh well, that's fine. It would have been nice to draw some more Curagas, but oh well. Excuse me, is there anything at all I can help you with? The White Seed ship, the one Ellen's on? Those children they are very cautious. They would never remain in one place for long. I see. Oh yes, however, those children seem to have taken a liking to Centra's landscape. Therefore, they may have stationed their ship by an inlet somewhere on the Centra continent. And Squall, please take with you this letter I wrote. With this, they shall welcome you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Anything you have to say, Sid? Okay, that's interesting. So anyway, it seems that the White Seed ship has a bit of a history, as it was used quite a bit as an orphanage for quite some time during the Sorceress War. So now that we finally have that information from Eda and we completed that dream sequence, which I swear to God it shouldn't have taken nearly as long as it should have, but whatever. Things happen, which is kind of lame, but oh well. I did not mean to return to the bridge so soon. I actually meant to do was go back to shore, park, bring up the menu, and use the tent. Tent, thank you. Alright. Now that we have this information in hand, now the White Seed ship should show up within this general area here. At least it should. Keyword is should. Unless there is something else I'm completely missing, in which case, never mind. Here it is, the Seed ship. Finally, after what seems like 10,000 freaking years, this is where it is. Take note, people. This is where the Seed ship is located. let's go aboard. We meet again. My name is Squall. We're seeds from Galbadia Garden. I'd like to speak to your leader. I'm in charge. State your business. Depending on what you say, we may ask you to leave immediately. I want to see Ellone. Huh? We pose no threat. Edea told us that you would be here. Edea? How? Edea is no longer under Sorceress Ultimika's control. She is now our ally, so there's no reason for you to hide Ellone's whereabouts from us. We want to take Ellone back to protect her from Ultimika. Thank you for coming, but we have no reason to believe you. Please leave. Why is that? Why do you not believe us? So, you are ordered to leave, but that doesn't mean you should. Wow, long time no see, sir. What is this, Sonic the Hedgehog? Whoa, look who's here. Zone, as well as the other guy. Squall, how's it going? Watts, that's it. Can't believe you're here. Everyone's doing good, sir? After you guys left, the Galbadian buttheads came after us and we barely escaped on this boat. I was sure we were goners, sir. Zone went nuts and was thinking about swimming across the sea to escape. Hey, it was a plan. All you were doing was whining like a big baby. We're going to die, and look who jumped in first. You numbnuts. I don't see how these wackos keep surviving. Kind of reminds me of that weird chicken or rooster from Moana. So, how's Rinoa? Where is she? Rinoa fought with us against Edea. For some reason, she went unconscious after the fight. She's resting in the garden now. I don't know what happened. We couldn't protect her. I'm sorry. You son of a bitch! What did I say? What did I say, huh? I told you to take care of her. That nothing better happened to her, scumbag. You pathetic lying scumbag. Zone, come on. Easy, sir. Easy. She's not dead. They just don't know what's wrong with her, that's all. Ain't that right, sir? Squall would never give up on her. Am I right, sir? We came here to get Ellone because there's a new evil force after her. If we can get Ellone and Rinoa together, maybe we can get Rinoa back. Really? See, Zone, I told you, sir. Rinoa's gonna be fine. She promised she would come back. We all have to free Timber together. Don't worry, sir. Alright, but I'm gonna say it one more time. If something happens to Rinoa again, I swear. Okay, then. Care for information, sir? About this ship. Well, after the lady named Edea left, there haven't been any adults on the ship, sir. So far, I've only seen kids and guys our age. Interesting. There's also a save point here, so if you want to save progress, feel free to do so here. And wow, we've been going on for over 3 hours now. But I will keep going for a little bit longer. About Ellone. Is Ellone here? Oh, you mean that pretty girl, sir? She left when some other ships came. What other ships? Who were they? There were some soldiers on the ships. I know I've seen them before. Esthar! They were Esthar soldiers, sir. Why Esthar? What did they want with Ellone? I don't know, sir, but I think she was smiling as she left. What the heck's going on? Damn it! Okay. What about the leader? The leader's usually in the cabin below deck, sir. Okay. And nothing else, I guess. So, it turns out Ellone is not here. Well, that's lame. It's kind of cool to watch the sea. You hardly ever get bored of it. That's nice. Why don't you try talking to our leader again? Okay. Interesting. Looks like Zone learned a little bit of how to control the ship. Shoo! Wow, it's getting dark already? It's getting too cold to sit out here these days. I love sunshine. It feels good. Once told me sunshine is good for you. It is, but too much of it can really lead to serious consequences that may be considered irreversible, such as skin cancer. Just saying. That's a real thing. Here. This is Matron's writing. She really gave this to you? You guys call her Matron too, huh? Yes, ever since we were little. We were raised by Edea too. It was difficult to fight against her, but we did. Fortunately, everything turned out well. Edea is no longer evil. She turned back to her old self again, the kind matron we remember. Squall, thank you. We owe you and Galbadia Garden much. Same with you. Even our salute is the same. Matron told us that it hasn't changed since Seed was established. There's also a hidden draw point here, Holly, which can only be acquired if you have the Move Find ability active. And this is probably the only time in the game you'll be able to get access to Holly. Because once we reach our next destination and get going, then we will not have access to Holly ever again. Keep that in mind. So it says in the letter you're looking for Ellone. I'm sorry, Ellone's no longer here. I know. Remember we picked her up from your garden near the FH coast? Yeah, I remember quite well. It seems as though Ellone is making a lot of new friends here. After that, we headed east to get away as far as we could from Edea and Galbadia. Okay. Before long, we encountered the Galbadian fleet. They had a lot of ships, obviously. They were searching for us. We should have been more careful. They pursued us in full force. Luckily, we were able to escape, but then our ship broke down and we were stranded. There was no way we were going to let the Galbadians take Ellone. Eventually, the Galbadians caught up to us, and we had no choice but to prepare for battle. Then an Seither ship appeared. Okay, and what's next? A battle began between them, and we were caught in the middle of it. Then, something strange happened. Suddenly, an Seither ship came up beside us, and Seither soldiers came aboard. They told us to get aboard their ship. It sounded like an order to evacuate. Of course, we refused. We didn't trust them just as we didn't trust the Galbadians. As the Seither soldiers were trying to convince us, the battle became more intense. Soon, they were forced to leave our ship. But then Ellone came running. As their ship was pulling away, Ellone yelled out something. Then, all of a sudden, she jumped onto their ship. It wasn't like her at all. To this day, I don't understand why she did that. After that, Esthar's fleet withdrew from battle and fled. Perhaps she was trying to protect her newfound friends. After they left, well, it's a long story. After our ship is fully repaired, we plan to go to Esthar. Sorry, Squall, we couldn't protect her. So Ellen's in Esthar. We believe so. Have you decided on the destination? Esthar. Oh man. Xenomorphic Esthar? That area's terrain is not really suited for flying the garden. Anyway, set a course for Esthar. And that is basically our next destination. And in order to get there, we're going to need to do something kind of weird. In order to reach that particular location, we need to return to Fisherman's Horizon in order to even begin our journey to Esthar. But like I said earlier, if you are planning on going for all the cards in the game, before you start heading out towards Esthar, you need to get all the cards on the ship before heading out, because upon returning to Fisherman's Horizon, you'll be beginning the next part of the game, and unfortunately the VIII ship will disappear from the world map and will not be available ever again. And also, here's this little village where Rain lived. So you can come here any time if you want to just do it for fun. I don't know if there's any sort of quests there other than maybe playing a few more card games, but that's basically it. You can go to that village if you really want to, but there's not really much of a point of going there right now. So, yeah. At this point, I think I will go ahead and at least initiate the next part of our journey. And like I said, it's honestly not a bad idea. If you plan on continuing, but want a way to come back here at any time, create an additional save and use it as more of a backup save, if anything else. So that way you can easily just come back here, return to the VIII ship if you have some unfinished business to take care of there, or if you want to do some grinding and grind for cards, more or less. But for me, I'm not going for all the cards in this playthrough. I'm not much of a card hunter when it comes to Final Fantasy VIII. Triple Triad is fun, yeah, but honestly, it's not something that's for me. Believe it or not, Triple Triad was turned into a real card game. Let's go, Rinoa. Let's go meet Ellone. Ellone will bring us together. Together again. Sorry, everyone. I can't go on like this. Oh my. It's a bit far, but we'll make it. So at this point now, since we've arrived at Fisherman's Horizon, Squall is going to put Rinoa on his shoulders and begin the long, long journey all the way to Esthar. And as you're heading into Fisherman's Horizon, the screen will slowly fade to black. And even if you try to head backwards, the screen isn't going to become any lighter. So keep that in mind. It's pretty far. I didn't think it would be this far. What am I doing? Go to Esthar, find Ellone, talk to Ellone. But there's no guarantee that everything will be resolved if I talk to Ellone. Even so, I sure have changed. Yeah, he most certainly has. I wonder what everyone's doing. They're probably laughing at me, or maybe they're angry. What do you think? To tell you the truth, I worry too much about what others think of me. I hate that side of me. That's why I didn't want anyone to get to know me. I wanted to hide that side of myself. I hate it. Squall is an unfriendly introvert guy. It made it easy for me when people perceived me that way. That's a secret between you and me. Got that? Anyway, after that little break, just walk over to Rinoa's body and push X to begin the next part. Rinoa. And so the walk of shame continues. Okay, it's not shame, but still. Squall, you're late. Is the princess still asleep? No, she's punchy. She's happy. She wants a piggyback ride. She might wake up with a kiss from the prince. Is that why you came all the way out here to tell me that? You're going to Esthar, right? We're coming too. We're Eda's escort. Eda? What are you talking about? Oh. Hello. Let us be on our way, Squall. Okay. We shall leave as soon as we're ready. What business do you have in Esthar? I must go see Dr. Odding. Dr. Odding? You've heard that name, right? Odding. I can't remember. Tell me more. You know the famous Odding brand, don't you? That's all Dr. Odding's work. When it comes to knowledge about the sorceress, he's #1. Thanks. So, why do you need to see this doctor? Sorceress Ultimika is alive. She is able to take control of my body at any time. If that were to happen, I would once again bring terror. I, too, value my well-being. I want to protect myself. If it were possible, I would like to rid myself of the sorceress's power. Ooh. Dr. Odding may know a way. He may be able to save me. I understand. Let's all go to Esthar together. Hello. Yo, they're back. The two of them went to take a look. So, how'd it go? How's it going, Squall? Is Rinoa still asleep? Psst, psst, psst. Rinoa's so cute when she's asleep. Whatever. So, how is it? Can we make it to Esthar? Woo! Are you blushing? Selfie, don't make Squall angry. You won't like him when he's angry. Esthar's on this continent, right? It's supposed to be huge. I don't know why, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Wow, that's strange. Couldn't it be up north or down south? Let's try going east next. Sounds like a pretty solid idea. And for the time being, Sorceress Edea has joined our party. However, this is only temporary, and she comes at a pretty high level, at level 26. So, that's pretty nice. But for right now, I'm just going to bring Zell as well as Quistis. Well, actually, no. Maybe I will bring Edea. Just so we can see her fight. And this may be the only time in the game when I'll be able to do so. As any other time in the game, that may not be an option. And I believe Edea does have some compatibility with GFs. Yeah, and it's pretty dang high for a good chunk of the GFs that are in the game. Or at least up to this point. If you hack the game to acquire all GFs, then you probably will know more information about the compatibility of all the GFs that Edea has a compatibility with. Okay, what should we have Carbuncle learn next? How about Auto Reflect? It costs a lot of AP, but it'll be worth it in the end. Trust me. And you, I'm going to have you high magic refinement. So, actually no, I'm going to have you learn revive. So that way we can start working on that. Alrighty. Now that the party's been decided, let's get moving. As we jitter along the endless trail. Here we are. And you may be thinking, like, where the hell do we go from here? There's not exactly a lot of room to move around in. And that place looks kind of suspicious. And that geometry looks completely busted. Another weird oddity, but even so. It's a bit strange, but I'm sure it'll work itself out somehow. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this session here. We've been going on for well over 3 hours, nearly 3.5 hours at this very point in time, and I figured now's a good point to stop for today. This is General Snivy with the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending, and also thank you all very much for dealing with me getting completely lost when trying to locate the White Seat ship. Anyway, in the next session, we're going to be heading into the grand city of Esthar, wherever it may be. How are we going to get there? Well, you'll have to tune in next time to find out. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.